Oh hi. Uh, it's really basically too hot and humid out here. Actually, you can see here that you know perspiration is too much. Uh, I'm losing my energy already. Anyway, um, today I came here early. Actually, it's as I told you, it's rainy season is going on. So lot of high clouds over here and a lot of black clouds. But suddenly, the sun appears in the sky, you know, in a much brighter way that I did not expect. Um, so I'm trying just framing my shot. Let me give you an overview what I'm shooting at right now. Uh, Let me turn my on. Yeah. So as you can see, I'm setting my tripod over here, and if I go very close into the tripod, let me bring my LCD once. If it is working. If you can see it, I don't know how much it is bright or because it's a heavy sunlight over here. Well, I will give you an overview of the situation. Actually, what I'm shooting right now is that I just set up my tripod over here, and as you can see, just before my tripod, there is a small, very, very small, in a this kind of grass or small tree, something like that, very small. Let me show it over here. Here it is. Here it is. Right now. So this is my foreground of interest, and afterwards then I am moving this way to get the reflection of the tree in the water, and this will lead up to this particular tree over here and some movements of the cloud in the sky. That is my composition right now. So the main challenge here is that, as you can see, the foreground object of interest, the foreground is very much near to my camera, okay, and the background, this particular tree, you may call it at the distance of infinity. So the main problem is that when you want to shoot, from from a very close distance from your camera to an infinite distance, believe me, no camera, no lens in this world can give you the end-to-end sharpness. Means no f-stop. Even you can go on f16, above that, the light will be very bad. The diffraction factor of the light will come up. So if you even you shoot at f16, you will not get the end-to-end sharpness. So for that reason, what you have to do to get the end-to-end sharpness, means from the very front end to the very back end, like infinity, what you have to do, you have to apply a technique called focus stacking. What does it mean? It means that whenever you are taking a photo, whenever you are shooting it, just put, you have to take around at least 2 shots of it. One focusing on the very, very near foreground, like here, okay, and with that frame, then you have to do, then you have to take another photo, at least somewhere in the mid ground, like this. So the objective is that when you stay your focus at the very near in your camera, actually what will happen, the foreground object will be very sharp, but the background object will be just out of focus. Now if you shoot at around putting the focus point around over here, what I did actually, I took 3 shots, okay. One focusing at the very front end, the foreground. One is the in this shadow section, you may call it a mid ground, this over here, okay. And then I take another photo, another shoot at putting my focus to the very far object in this tree. And what will happen is that By taking this kind of 3 photograph, I will then go to any photo editing software like Lightroom or Photoshop. Then I will focus take the 3 photo one into another. So I will get from very front to very back end-to-end sharpness. And another thing I have done over here is that, as you can see, the HRD, the dynamic range is very high right now because as you can see, the sun is very bright, and there are some dark shadows over here. As you can see, these are all the shadows motion, and the sky is very, very, very bright. Comparing to the ground, the sky is very bright. So for this situation, what I will do, I will take 2 photos. Okay, the 3 photos I have taken already. Okay, let one focusing at the very near here, focusing at the mid ground over here, and focusing at the very far in the tree. Now, after taking this 3 photos, what I will do, I will just put my focus over the tree and just dial down. I have to dial down my exposure. How am I going to achieve that? See. Oh, hello everyone. On last day when I was walking in the field, I was shooting the video on my mobile about my photography. Actually, due to some heat issue, my mobile camera stopped working. I refused to record the video at that point of time, so I have to stop there. So the remaining part I am concluding in this particular video. So on that day, we were talking about the focus tag, a technique called focus tag. So in a landscape photography, in a typical situation where you place your camera and your foreground object is very close and very near to your camera, okay, and your background that you want to shoot is very far away from your camera. So you may call it a distance of infinity. So if you want a sharp focus from the very foreground to the very background, the furthest object, what you will have to do, you have to apply a technique called focus technique. So you need to take at least 3 photographs depending upon your situation. One focusing at the very foreground, one focusing at the mid ground of your image, and one is focusing at the very far end of your, in the background of your photo. So by combining these 3 things into a photo editing tool like Photoshop or Lightroom, by a technique called focus stacking, you will achieve the end-to-end sharpness in your photography. No doubt about it. Okay. Now the last part, what I was talking about is called, whenever you are shooting a thing like there is some, there is much shadow part in it, and you have a very bright sky. Okay, maybe a sunset or sunrise situation, or maybe a likewise I felt that day, it was a very blue and very bright sky, and the sun was shining at the sky actually. So for this getting the exposure into right place, what you need to do is that you need to take one particular photograph pointing to the very background, okay, where you want to dial down your your exposure, okay, because you want to expose the sky properly, okay, but the sky is very much bright. So how are you going to achieve that? You need to speed up your shutter speed, okay, that will decrease the amount of light that is coming to a camera sensor, and by that way your exposure will be down in maybe as per your requirement, it can be down at 1 stop or 2 stop depending upon the situation, okay. Now you have a separate image, that is the only purpose of taking that particular image is exposing the sky properly. Okay, now, yeah, how we want to use that actually? When you come back to your home, you fire up, any photo editing software like Lightroom or Photoshop. What you would have to do, we have to apply a technique called exposure blending. Sorry, it's called exposure blending. Okay, so I will make a separate video on this, how exposure blending actually works. Or you can find a lot of video in Google. Just try with the word exposure blending, so you can find a lot of video on this. So so that's it. So you need to just apply the technique of exposure blending, and you will achieve a good amount of exposure from the shadow to the very highlights. So thank you everyone, and sorry for the inconvenience caused by the video, that it was I have to stop my recording in my video at that particular day, and I'm just finishing this video like this because some technical issue was there. So I'm very sorry for that thing. And if you like, I'm just adding my image into the processed image into the video, so you can find out what I shoot that day and how the image looks like. And if you like this video, and if you like how I want to describe the situation of the photography, so if you really like it, please subscribe to my channel and give a thumbs up for the video, and click the bell icon, so it will encourage me for further taking more videos, this kind of more video when I am out in the field shooting something, so that I can represent you the actual situation that I was facing actually. So thank you, thanks everyone, thanks a lot for everything. Okay, bye bye.